What's up, guys, and welcome to the city of Durres. I'm here in the central train station. We've got a decrepit train. We've got lots of cool stuff. This is a coastal city just about 30 minutes by bus outside of Tirana. They have one of the oldest amphitheaters that you can find from the Roman times. Here in the city, you can, one of the oldest things you can legitimately find in the Balkans, really old. This city's got great Albanian culture, lots of spirit, and I've got my local Albanian guide, Ed. There he is. We're going on an adventure. Let's do it. Let's see Durres. So we're walking now in very tropical Durres. You can see that there's a palm tree, except outside right now it's like sub-zero. It's really cold. So my man, this is Ed, everybody.
Hi.
So what is Durres all about? What makes Durres an interesting city?
Durres is the most important city in Albania, by the seaside. We have the biggest port in Balkan. Again, even about the culture, the things that we have here, the Ottoman Empire doesn't leave nothing in Durres, but Durres is mostly in Roman things, even about the amphitheater, even about the lifestyle which is here. So in Durres there is the biggest amphitheater in Balkan Peninsula. The amphitheater was made on the second century.
Second century, yeah.
Yeah, AD, which was destroyed 2 times by the earthquake.
2 times.
2 times by the earthquake in 6th century and 10th century.
So Durres really has this like Roman kind of influence, you know, put on with the Albanians who have been here literally for thousands and thousands of years. What's interesting about Albania, or at least the cities that I've been so far, is that all the cities have this kind of multicultural or multi-religious square. So there's always a mosque directly next to a church, and here in Albania they have Catholics and they have Orthodox Christians from the, is it Greek Orthodox? Or is it Orthodox like from,
you know, mostly Orthodox, okay, can say the Greek Orthodox, but
just Orthodox in general?
Yeah, but in Durres they are more Catholic.
More Catholics.
Yeah, so the south of Albania are more Orthodox than, so it's like this, the north of Albania is more Catholic, and the south of Albania is Orthodox. But again, even Muslims. So the religions here are so peaceful.
It's like a mix.
Yeah, they are mixed. You can find a family, so which, for example, the wife is Muslim, the husband is Catholic, and the grandma is Orthodox.
So here we have the main mosque of Durres, and where's the church? Is it this thing? No, just behind it.
The municipality of
municipality, right? So here we're at the top of the amphitheater, and apparently this was discovered in 1966. And it was completely buried and then excavated over the following 50 years. So we're left with this incredibly large amphitheater. And over here you can see the port. So this is the Adriatic Sea. Just across, essentially the Adriatic is Italy. So Albania and Italy have a lot of connections. And yeah, look at that. Impressive and pretty modern. So what's your favorite part of living in Albania? What makes Albania special?
Albania special.
Yeah.
Living with Albanians is totally special. So we are helpful. If you need, if you want to ask for something, or if you need help for anything, we are ready to help and to solve every problem that you have. We have the most beautiful nature. So we have everything. We have the seaside, we have mountains in the same time. So in the same days, in the same day, you can go for swimming and you can go for hiking, not on the top of the mountain, which are rare in the other countries. So food is very good quality and so cheap. It's still cheap. So okay, I'm hoping that even in the future it should be the same.
Yeah.
But again, even for Albania, for locals, okay, we can't say that are so cheap. It means because of the wages and the salaries here are not in the level of Europe. But again, for the European citizens who are coming in Albania, can say that, oh my God, it's so delicious food and it's still very cheap.
So now we're going down into the amphitheater here in Durres. You guys can see here. You can go all the way under. Apparently, we're the first tourists since the snow fell, and the snow fell 3 days ago. So get I don't know. There's something special about that?
I'm doing my shooting.
So the Romans, when they used to make amphitheaters, they would make these underground passages, first and foremost for the people, you know, to make their way to the stands. But secondarily, as what you can see at the Colosseum, a lot of them were the underworkings of all of the things that happened for the show, for the gladiators. They used to do these massive war performances, or performances for the, you know, like passages also for the artists, for the drama people, the actors. That's the word I was looking for. And wow, look at this. And then here you go, biggest Colosseum in the Balkans, right here. I mean, it's not small. What always gets me about the Roman ruins that you see in all of these countries, I mean, I think I've seen Roman ruins in literally 20 countries. You can see Hadrian's Wall in the northern part of England, all the way here in Albania, and we went and saw, you know, Ephesus and the other cities in Turkey that also had Roman influence. I mean, the expanse of that empire was just absurd, and I have no idea. I mean, you talk about big countries ruling lots of people, but no idea how you... Did you find it?
Yeah, there is.
Ah, that's it. We've discovered a little chapel here in the ruins, and so you can see this is where windows would have been, and kind of kind of like the base of where the chapel would have been. And on this side we have some ruins that are mosaic, and so here you can see they've got angels and depictions of people with halos, and this was very typical from the Eastern church of the Romans, looking towards especially the Byzantine Empire, and these mosaics that you find in Turkey. One of my favorite pastimes to do in countries around the world is to look how they spell English words. So my favorite ones we have here is spectatores. That's a good one. Estimated with a D. We've got watching. It's a good one. And maybe the best one is the most famous. It's like most deaf, most famous. Now in front of us is the Adriatic seaside. So this is what they're calling the Bay of Durres. And in the south you can see, probably not in the video, but there's mountains, and that's where Berat is, and we'll be doing a video there later. And up here is the villa of the King of Albania. So now we're in the old fortified wall part of Durres. We have here, we've got this, what is this, like a citadel?
It's called Tora.
Tora, it's a tower. Tora.
The tower.
Yeah, we've got the old city walls here, and then we've got this decrepit building. Love to see that with this communist guy.
The first hotel of Durres, the oldest one.
It's not doing too not
communism.
Yeah. Not doing too well anymore.
No.
So my friend, a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest problem that Albania is facing today?
The biggest problem?
Biggest problem.
Corruption.
Corruption. How so?
So the biggest problem, can say that the economy here in the country, we have everything, and I don't know why we are still poor. Can someone tell us what's the reason we are still poor?
They have everything, but they don't know why they're still so poor. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Ed just pointed out to me, there's this huge monolithic building. I would argue very ugly. Pink and yellow, always a bad idea. But going into the corruption part about the Albanian government, here is an ancient fortress wall from the old city of Durres, and instead of maybe not building here. They just built directly over it, and now you have people's apartments on top of a 2,000-year-old wall. Our journey now continues to Elbasan via the old communist train station. Look at this, guys. Look at this beautiful station here. It's amazing. Onto the Soviet trains. Are they Soviet trains?